Good evening, everyone. We're here for our second match, our little mid-card match, although it does seem like a main event match this time between Desperados FC, wearing the green kits here, and Juventus. I presume they're going to be wearing their black kits, although we see a few players in white. But we do have quite an exciting, it's quarterfinal number 2 for Legends Arena Soccer League. Hopefully a lot closer than our first match, as we see Desperados FC ready to kick it off. Just waiting a little bit for Juventus side to get ready. We do have a lot more hopes for this game, more than the first one. We have a surprising, not almost a shock victory, but a surprising upset for the first match. Abacada taking out a 7-4 lead and taking it all the way to the end. Had a dominant reach on that game, and they're now in the semifinal. And who will join them will be based upon this match. The result of this match will determine who will face off in the semifinal, especially for our main event tonight, Sudamerica versus Liverpool. As they face off for the first and second place. These teams just hoping for a chance in the semifinal. Trying to get the kickoff set, as well as a timer up in there. Our alarm shows up as the scoreboard turns on. Just having a little bit of a story for tonight's match, as we have Desperados already said. Turn the camera to them. Desperados in the green kits, having a lot more experienced players, very strong ones as well. I presume that some of them are semi-professionals. They're owned by the league commissioner, as the league commissioner told me before tonight. He has very high hopes for his team. He already presumes that they will be in the final against Liverpool. That's what his hope is. As we see the players to watch for Desperados FC, for me, is their goalkeeper. His name is Luca. With a strong attack, likes to come out quite a bit and use his body, uses a large stature to kick it off as do, re, mi, fa, sol, almost. Excuse me, we're trying to get a slow start out here. But for me, our players to watch on Desperados FC, it's Luca, the goalkeeper, coming out and using his stature to his advantage. And we'll have Juventus kicking off. Juventus having a lot more of a youthful side than we're used to watching the rest of the season. So having a lot more youthful side, had their 5, or just needing a goalkeeper, I believe. So we have our goalkeeper, netting completely empty. Have a bit of a youthful side, but man in the ponytail here, preparing to kick off. Can't keep up with everybody else. That's what's going to make this match a heck of a lot more exciting. I expect a very intense match here. High intensity, high velocity at all times, high speed. It's going to be a nice, entertaining match to watch. So we're getting the gloves out. So I presume the substituted goalkeeper. Trying to get a different kit out there. Has to be different than the other teammates. And we are this close to starting off our match. I believe it has 14 minutes on the clock. We have our quarterfinal number 2, hoping to reach the semifinal with the rest of the gang. 5 teams still left to compete for the honor of being the very first Legends Arena Soccer League champion. So I believe the whistle has been blown. And now we're do, re, mi, fa, sol, the second quarterfinal of the night here at Legends Arena Soccer League at Casey's Sports World at Paradise Valley, Arizona. Passing it back to the goalkeeper, right through the middle. Desperados FC recovering the ball in a dangerous area. That's Dimitri there, the league commissioner. But Juventus recovers, especially after giving up the ball here. As 3 men approach the goalie. Passing out to the left side here to the left back. Switching out the play and excellently done. An opening has been given. Down in the middle, ooh, didn't get a touch on that. Didn't receive the ball quite well. Straight to the goalkeeper there. Excellently recovered as the goalkeeper takes himself out as well. Passing to the back. Oh, it's already an open goal. Oh! Goal! So I believe the man here in the middle. Already an early goal, 1-0. As I said, the intensity is going to be high up there. And we already received our first goal of the match. The goalkeeper came out and left the netting wide open. Left the goal wide open. Could be a second goal if they could take advantage of the frustration of all the confusion. But the attack has since been retired just a little bit. Has retreated a tad. It's an excellent first goal. Wide open net. It's an easy tap in for Desperados FC. And they're already bringing up high amounts of pressure. We can already see what the expectations are. It's going to be a goal kick in favor of Juventus. I already could see why the commissioner has high hopes for his team, as Desperados FC already take the lead. It's 1-0 in their favor. As Juventus tried to get an attack out there, but it's recovered by Desperados. They could just keep this up the whole match. They could easily take control as Luca gets his first touch of the ball. Passing it off to the wide. Passing it wide. Out to the right side, receives a bit of pressure. Backs it up, trying to get his options open once again. Right side down the middle, the lead commissioner Dimitri. Right down the service. It's an excellent service, but didn't get a touch on it. Didn't get the ball in his feet, in his possession. As Juventus tries to get it back and has a counterattack. They do have a highly effective, as he has a service there. They do have a highly effective attack. If they could just get one or both of the players up on top, the twins for Juventus covered up, and cover up that option, Desperados FC could easily take this, as we see a possible counterattack after the challenge there. Luca taking it out, already coming out, using his stature, as I've said, to frustrate, not frustrate, but almost scare, give some intense emotions for the attacker, and clears it out nicely. So we advance the ball here on the right side. See a bit of physicality. This is recovered by Juventus, excellently done. It's trying to recover, trying to get their first goal out there. There's 11 minutes on the match already. Had to run the clock, unfortunately. Breaks off the tackle there. But he's all by himself in this tackle almost. Passing it back to his... Oh! Almost the first goal there. As I said, they could be highly effective if they could just get a bit of space. As he breaks off another tackle. Tries to break off two defenders now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. If he just gets the support there, excellently done. But the shoulder charge is well done by Dimitri to recover the ball. Possible counterattack. Oh, the right side. Who has the ball there? It's Desperados bouncing off the wall. And recovers the ball well, passing it back to Luca. Highly effective back line there. Tackles him right at the precise moment necessary, as they could get the space open. But Desperados FC sees it. It's, oh my lord. We've seen our first own goal in this playoff tournament. It's going to be 1-1. Especially after that error, that's not going to be a nice one. Could put on your resume. It's 1-1. Juventus and Desperados FC are drawn now after an own goal. We have a substitute of the goalkeepers for Juventus. 9 minutes left in our first half. We are drawn after an error there. Couldn't grab the ball, couldn't really touch it. Just falls into the back of the net. Service won't reach anybody, but Juventus is now back in the game. Now has a better opportunity to get up, take this match into their control. The goalkeeper comes out just a tad, using it. Mr. Ponytail there. Brian bouncing off the wall, trying to get off the defender, but the pressure's still on. The shot is wide. Shot is wide here. It's going to be a goal now in favor of Desperados FC. I did not see that. I am sorry. Just getting used to the camera here. But it's 2-1 in favor of Desperados FC. Did a great shot there. As they have a possible attack once again. Desperados FC could make it 3. Have a big space. Did it make it in? No, it did not. It's off right off the top. Right off the top netting. It's going to be a goal kick this time for Juventus. Oh, could force an error there. And the back line, passing it right in the middle of the field. Should be able to switch it up. Excellently done to break off the tackle. It's right in the middle. Could have made it 2-2. Unfortunately, couldn't. As we have a breakaway down the middle, has quite a bit of space to get it open. Straight at the outstretched leg of the defender. To be back and recovered off to the right side. Excellent cut, but it's intercepted by the defense. An excellent tackle there in the midfield. Could have a possible attack here. Could make it a drawn game, but Luca has a stretch and grabs it out, rolls it out just in the nick of time. Pass down the middle. Bit more space. It could open themselves up on the left side. It just bounces off the wall. Left wall. They could have an attack here, especially with those twins. You do not want to give them any space. It's a bit more space on the row. Wow, an excellent way to cut off the tackle, but Luca recovers it off the bounce of the wall. And Dimitri passing it on to the right side. Ryan, number 23. Switching up the play, less defenders there. Excellent decision. Service could be given straight to the goalkeeper now. It just went out. It's going to be a goal kick, a kick in favor of Juventus as it's given back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper's bounced off the Desperados FC, the pressure just forced an error almost could have been the third goal there on the left side. See what's going on. The tackle is well done. Well made by the back line. It's off the left side. Could get a touch there. At the twins, not possible. Right out against Luca. So have him clear out the ball. Have a possible attack. Just needs a bit more support. And the tackle, the tussle there, is forcing him to almost lose the ball. Does the turn and just passes it right back to the defense. Juventus have a possible attack. Developing a promising attack here now. Off the right side as it's slowed down. Now that the defenders have recovered their step. The tackle is well done before any pass could be made. Passing back to the defensive line. Back in the midfield for Juventus. Pass to the left side. Left side recovers, switching up to the play. There's a lot less defenders there. Absolutely done with necessity. As the attack is forced to retreat, we can see that Desperados FC is having a lot more man-to-man pressure as it is necessary, especially in indoor soccer. You do not want to give any more space, especially right here. There's an example of it. As the frustration could be 3. Oh, it's just bounced off the save of the goalkeeper. Excellently done. Desperados FC taking advantage of their man-to-man coverage. Excuse me here. You can see Desperados FC now taking control of it. Be a handball here in favor of Juventus, I believe. It is going to be in favor of Juventus. We had a bit of confusion here in the box. This camera has just fallen off. Taking the free kick, trying to give a volley out there. Didn't get much of it. It passes it just a bit. Just enough to keep possession in their hands. Excellent clearance up there. It bounces off the wall again. Desperados FC trying to get this pressure off and get the attack moving forward. Now the left side of the box, a bit of physicality there. Juventus using that. Open shot! Goal! Opening up in the midfield. The physicality just wasn't enough. The experience of Desperados FC has been shown here tonight as they managed to get off that tackle and get that third goal in. It's 3-1 in favor of Desperados. They now have more of a grip on the game as they reach a 2-goal lead. And Juventus trying to recover after just giving up 2 goals in succession. Their playoff hopes could be ending here tonight. They can't get anything done here. Back to the middle. Passing it back, trying to avoid any more mistakes that Desperados FC are forcing, especially in the middle, almost giving it up there. The tackle is well done by Juventus to recover the ball. And now in the middle field, passing it back, Desperados FC recovering the ball, excellently done. Passing it back to the defense. Using the bounce of the wall to get off the pressure from Juventus. It's back to Luca. Back to Luca there. Just tries to clear it out. Clears it out through the middle where there's no defense in sight other than number 12. Desperados FC gets a 1-2 touch there and advances the ball very well. Right down the middle there. Retreats just a tad, services it. But they can continue their attack here on the right side. So they're forced to retreat. Juventus just getting a bit more, too much pressure for them. So we have 3 minutes left here on the clock. Desperados FC tries to widen their leads. It's kicked out and cleared out by Juventus. A kick in for Desperados. Desperados FC having a lot more possession of the ball and completing a lot more passes. You can tell that they're sending the pace their way and setting it up for a possible victory. We can already see them reaching the semifinal as they take a shot right in the middle. It's taken out by the goalkeeper. Gonna be a corner kick, the first one of the match. It's taken out by the goalkeeper. See what they can do here. Can they get the service out for their 4th goal? And the service is right there, but it's intercepted by the defense and off to the right side of the wall. And Juventus has a possible attack going out for them. They have their twins coming up. They're being covered the rest of the match. They haven't been as effective as we've seen them in previous matches. An excellent way to move around using their skill move. Using their skills to get the Bills. And Luca recovers the ball there. Haven't seen much of him. Hasn't had too much to work with. Hasn't had to, thanks to their wonderful team today. So that's possible service. That's all by himself. It's taken out by the defense. Cleared out once again. It's the second corner. It's quickly taken, but it's intercepted by Juventus. Cleared out by the goalkeeper. Smashed right against the face. So in the midfield is a black ball. It's Juventus ball here. Called by the referee. Kick in. As the middle, trying to get some more space there to take advantage of. That's the left side. That's his ball. Trying to pass it up on top. Their physicality there. It's going to be one. Desperados FC seem to be winning the ball. They do. With the ball passing it back to Luca. Do not want to give another own goal. Especially excellent service there on the left side. It's recovered by the goalkeeper here. Using himself to clear out the ball and get it out of danger. Out of the middle of the field. We're all trying to use a bit of his skill. Very skillful here tonight, but has been covered to the extent of not being able to get anything done. But Luca already taking himself out to the midfield. Goalkeeper doing very well to service that ball. Left side, it says no fouls called there. Just a bit of physicality that we expect as the Juventus players clear it out to the left side of the wing. It's kicked out. It's going to be Desperados' ball. Already kicked in. As it could develop an attack here in the midfield. Take a long shot. Excellent save by the goalkeeper. It's going to be another corner kick. 3 now. Got to take advantage of these set pieces. It's going to be on the left side now, I believe. Taking advantage of these set pieces could make them more of a threat, but it's already over right before they could have gotten their 4th goal. We already see Desperados FC taking a good grip of this match for the first half at the very least. And Juventus FC, a lot more of the dynamic attack that we've been seeing, we haven't observed that very much today. Desperados FC covering up very well, doing a lot more man-to-man coverage, and they're doing very well to avoid too many mistakes, and they're taking that as a result. You can see it on the scoreboard. Try to reflect that here on the scoreboard. 3-1 is our marker here today. We have still a second half to play. We don't know how Juventus will react to getting taken advantage of. 3-1, and Desperados FC hopefully continuing their grip, continuing their control in the match. Could see quarterfinal number 2 coming back into action for second half. You gotta wonder if the coaches will be motivating them. The captains, we don't have many coaches here. Their captains will be motivating them to get at least a draw, force a draw, to force it into overtime, at first overtime at Legends Arena Soccer League. Just got to be wondering for the Juventus coach to motivate them. Got to be avoiding the question of why they're losing, or that they're losing, but why they're losing, to recover from their mistakes. They should be opening themselves up a little bit more, avoiding the man-to-man coverage. And Desperados FC, their motivation for the second half should be more of a continuing the same thing as they're doing usually and adapting themselves if anything happens. As the referee already blows his whistle for the second half, we're prepared for Juventus to take it off. I believe Desperados FC should be kicking it off here tonight for the second half. So I can already picture them in the semifinal, but Juventus still has an opportunity. It's not too much of a wide margin as the last game. It's only 3-1, but you never know about football. That's why we like it so much. Hey, there is a new goalkeeper out there. If you're wondering out there. The referee prepares to start off the second half. We have 22 minutes left to play. Both Juventus and Desperados would be hoping to play as much as possible. One to get the experience and one to get as many opportunities. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. 22 and a half minutes are what we're going to play here for the second half as Desperados FC try to get an early attack. That was a nice goal coming up, but it was just wide. So Desperados FC recovers himself. Could have gotten an early goal to demotivate. Oh, once again, it's just taken wide. This time taken too high. That one could have been the one to nail it in the coffin. Juventus trying to recover themselves, trying to say, you know what, it's not too bad. We're only down by 2 goals. They could still get something out of this. So could have a service there. Desperados FC getting right on top of it, especially with Luca coming out. It's been very effective here tonight, although he hasn't had too much to work with against the offense, excuse me. Juventus recover the ball, the tackle's well timed. He's cut his direction to get his pressure off, but the pressure once again has come back and the tackle is done very nicely. Cover runs up, it's 3 against 2. The defender once again gets his tackle, gets his foot in where he needs to be, and kicks it right into the midfield. Desperados FC recovers and clears it out. Had 3 men against 2 there, and now they have 2 men support. An excellent save by Juventus to keep this match alive for them. Don't want to give 3 goals. 3 goals is just more than enough to get them demotivated. Trying to keep the momentum, keep their hopes alive, especially in the playoffs. The goalkeeper receives a bit of pressure, quite a bit of it. Doesn't use his options quite yet, except using off the wall to advance the ball with Mr. Ponytail. Right side, passing it back to Desperados. Straight back to Desperados. It's got to be frustrating with an interception. Out to the right side, trying to open themselves up, trying to get a service of some sorts into the middle. Passing it back, it's just recovered by Desperados after the tackle by the defense. The right side is just wide on top, and a goal kick quickly done by Juventus. Trying to get it. You got to be quick now. 20 minutes left. 20 minutes is more than enough to get 2 goals, but you never know when you might need it. 3-1, a goal could help them out very nicely here from this attack. An excellent breakaway. Excellent breakaway! Goal! So the Twins are now back into this match. Got in just a bit of space there. As we said, they're very effective up on top. And now it's 3-2. We have more of a game here tonight. As I promised you, this was going to be exciting as heck. Right in the middle, an excellent way to cut from there. Oh, he breaks from 2 on the left side. Hopefully that's a goal. Oh, that would have been nice to see. An excellent bit of skill seen from the middle here. Juventus recovering, now having more motivation, more guts, more glory to fight for. Now that they're just 1 goal away from drying it up. So recovered the bounce, but the tackle is well done. Juventus is back in this game. You gotta believe they've been motivated from their halftime speeches. Bounces off the wall for Desperados. Recovers off the left side. A tactical use of the wall. Mr. Ponytail tries to bring up the pressure. A cut of the ton! Excellent save by the goalkeeper once again, keeping this game alive. A little Memo Choa as we're seeing here. On the right side, switching at the play from the corner. And the middle. Oh, it's easily cleared out by the defenders. Straight to him. See Luca coming up, bringing himself out, making himself an impact in the back line as he's supposed to. He's the last resource for Desperados, but we see the possible shot again! Straight at the keeper. The keeper does 2 saves there. He's just going to be my pick for the man of the match, maybe. The left side, 83. New player to me. It's new to my eyes. Passes back to the goalkeeper. serves his options quite well. It's 3-2, 18 minutes left. We have still quite a bit to play here tonight. It's going to be an excellent match to watch over and over again on our YouTube channel. This is recovered by Juventus. Possible counterattack on the right side. On the right side of the Pontos. Desperados gets right to it first. Luca tries to clear it out. He does to one of his Desperados players in the midfield. Could be a dangerous area to get it past to. It's past the right side. As the right side defender makes it right on time. Fast space switch to play. Trying to open himself up for the first shot. Once again, the goalkeeper shows up. Excellently done to take it out of the crease. Taking his time to service it, but it's straight to Desperados anyway. So Desperados cuts himself, opens himself up on the wide right. Once again, straight at the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness, he's just showing himself up these past 5 minutes, especially the first few minutes where they're trying to get themselves a grip on the game. He's just giving them back up. So my pick for the man of the match, certainly. Especially for Juventus. Service up, left side. Treats himself once again after failing to touch it. Failing to recover it. Oh, the shot would have been an excellent goal to see. It's wide up beyond the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick. Luca takes it out. On the left side. 21 has quite a bit of space to exploit. So hey, the shot was an excellent one too, but it's just wide right. Excellent bit of finessing. Oh, just a bit wide left once again. But the shots are taken both by the same player there. On the left side, number 3. Seeing a bit of pressure, down the middle. Down the middle! Once again, the goalkeeper is my favorite here tonight. Keeping his match alive, keeping his comrades wide open and motivated off to the left side. Goal! Finally, we receive a response from Desperados after the goal from Juventus. That was an excellent goal. Just a high amount of drama we're seeing here tonight. Well, I'm loving this quarterfinal. I'm hoping you are too. As Dimitri comes back onto the game, and Juventus tried again on the right side of the box, but taking it all by himself. Luckily, they did not get a goal from there and taking advantage of Desperados FC. That just would be unfortunate. Ooh, right there. Once again, the goalkeeper, although he gave up a goal recently, he's still my pick for the man of the match here tonight. In favor of Juventus, at least. Oh, wide right. Opening himself up. The defender's right there to force him a bad shot. Desperados FC kicking it. Kicking it. Kicking it. You already see players from the bench asking their Desperados team to have better passes out there, especially if they want to keep their lead going. They've been in the lead all day so far, but Juventus still biting on their heels, still forcing a possible upset. Start in the middle. As I've said, the Twins are being covered up today. They did get their second goal because Desperados FC let them have the space, but Desperados FC recovers it. Very well done. Noticing that their error shouldn't have been done. They recover the ball. The center back has it once again. There's his option on the left side. It's a bit wide, but it's still recovered by Desperados FC in a dangerous area. Down to the midfield, on the left side, and cleared out by the defender. Corner kick once again. The shot's taken out of excitement, just wide above the crossbar. But I'm loving this match here tonight, although be it 4-2. 2-goal difference. It's still an excellent match here tonight. We have 14 minutes left, still quite a bit to play. And both teams still having the opportunity to continue their playoff hopes here tonight as we receive a bit of a tussle. It's going to be called against Juventus. A bit of a holding right from behind. Absolutely well done by the referee to call that. In the midfield. Could be forcing himself to cut it up. Left side. Playing it wide now. Retreats back to the midfield, playing it wide once again, this time switching up the play. Center the play off to the wall, breaks himself up. Oh, Luca, like I've said, takes himself out and stops that promising attack cleanly. An excellent tackle, strong one at that. Pass to the left. Gonna be out, taken out. It's gonna be a goal kick in favor of Juventus. Clears it out by the goalkeeper. Have a possible attack coming up. He's one-on-one. He's one-on-one. Lucas takes it back. Locks it right in the nick of time. As the defender shows up to force an error on that shot. Left side. Left back taken up to the midfield. Crossing the halfway line. Out the halfway line! It was a good through ball. Just wide right on the other side of the bar. Desperados FC still in possession of the ball. Passing on the left side once again. Shot in the middle. Defender gets it back. It's back to the goalkeeper in safe hands. Goalkeeper takes it back into his own feet. Takes it up, up, up. Service in the volley. Volley still in Juventus hands. Straight one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper wins the ball. In the end, Lucas taking himself out. We're seeing a lot more of him. He's taking it all by himself. Oh, reminiscent of Chilivert. Chilivert, the Paraguayan. Oh, in the middle. Passing it once again. Service! Defender gets it up. The side tackle and blocks the shot in the nick of time. Recovers, sets up the shot. Oh, the left side. Just bounce off the wall once again. I am now sweating with excitement, and they're forced an error from the goalkeeper, could they? Defender recovers it. Juventus cuts off the tackle. Excellently done to get off and clear that ball. So we have a possible attack for Juventus once again. We're just one-on-one on the other. Juventus! Lucas gets the ball, just uses his feet, doesn't use his hands as much. They're trying to get the velocity of the game going. Keep off on the left side. Oh, an excellent through ball. He's wide open. Oh, no. The defender gets their eye at end the nick of time, right when he was needed. Good see Desperados FC recovering off the ball. Advancing to attack quite nicely. Switching on the left side. On the left side, Juventus recovers the ball, trying to relieve themselves of the pressure. Desperados FC recovers the ball in a dangerous area, especially up on top. They're in the crease. Oh! Well done by Desperados FC to keep the pressure up on top. There wasn't a lot of support for Juventus. An excellent effort by the defender, but it is now 5-2 in favor of Desperados FC as we take off the kickoff. Kickoff, you can see in their faces, you can see how they're not a lot less motivated to get the goals. They do need them. They want to force an overtime. Want to force a win their way. It's going to be a goal kick here in favor of Desperados FC. We're just waiting for the ball. Fortunately, we do not have shag boys. We do not have ball boys to give the ball to us, but it's an excellent way to get a little bit of a break. 10.5 minutes left on the clock. The clock has been stopped. Luca takes the ball for himself. Goal kick in favor of Desperados has been taken on the left side here. Have a possible shot. Sets himself on the left side. Left. Sets himself. Shots wide. Takes off the pressure. Goal! Goal! So, taken off by the man in black and white, Constantinez. Just opens himself wide, relieves himself the pressure, takes the shot very well. The finish is excellent, right on the left side of the corner. It's going to be 6-2 in favor of Desperados. We're going to have a sub for the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper wants to play a different position now. Our original goalkeeper from before is now going to be playing once again. But it's 6-2 in favor of Desperados FC. Juventus hopefully they still have quite a bit of game time left. As I said, they would want as much game time as they can, but 9:41 says the shot clock, our scorecard. 9:41 left in the game. Juventus still could have a bit of an opportunity, but now Desperados FC has now learned their game for tonight and is exploiting it as much as possible. And it shows in the score. We do see a bit more for Desperados FC to be in the semifinal as our kickoff is taken straight away. 9 minutes left. Twins are forced back. They're playing center back. I do not know why they're not playing attacking. not playing striker, and shows in the scoreline 6-2, and the ball's taken wide now. We are going to need another ball, as our league commissioner has gotten it. Having a bit of a slow match now. We need a goal kick the other way. Once again, the ball has been kicked out. Wide. It's going to be a goal kick. Now we can get back to the game. Back to the game. Juventus receiving quite a bit of pressure. Remember, the Desperados FC did score from here. Oh my goodness, it's going to be another one. But no, Desperados FC playing quite well. Have more of a grip on the game, especially as we see from Apodaca. Apodaca taking it to the semifinal from doing the same thing. Taking control of the match and forcing a lot of errors and covering up quite well. Wins championships. And a wide space, but it's taken just right. The finish just wasn't there for Desperados, but the lead is still there, 6-2 in their favor. An excellent amount of skills to pay the bills on the right side. Mr. Ponytail down the middle, takes it up, looking for some support. Looking for him, but Desperados FC forces another turnover. Another turnover, could be highly effective, just as the Twins were. But it's out, it's going to be a goal kick. Taken it out by the goalkeeper. It's out by the goalkeeper down the middle. 12. One of the Twins here tonight. As we see one of the Desperados FC players falling down. And it's intercepted once again. The defense is playing quite well, playing to their man as they're supposed to be. Taking the shot off the volley. Almost took himself up and had the courage to do it, but it's just wide. And out the side hitting goal kick for Desperados. Okay, for Desperados, they still have a grip on this match as we have 7 minutes left to play. Down the middle of the left side. Taking it to the middle, and oh, it's right by himself in the crease. It services it once again, taking the defense on a trip. It's another goal. There should be 2 goals. They're highly effective up on top, passing it around, just getting wide around, getting right around the defense. And now it reflects on the scoreline once again. It's 7-2 now. 7-2 in favor of Desperados FC. 6:40 left to play. I can definitely see more of Desperados FC in the semifinal than Juventus, unfortunately. Force this camera back a little bit. As Desperados FC is already passing it to their liking, as you would like and expect from a match that's going your way. You have more possession of the ball, more time to play for it, more time to think. As we have another possible attack here, but the goalie gets his foot on it. Goalkeeper off the left side. Play to Juventus, could have a possible attack. Could it be their 3rd goal? Could be the goal that motivates them, but unfortunately not, as we now reach 6 minutes left. Exactly 6, as Desperados looking for their 8th goal, looking to continue their lead. Although they have a solid lead here. Not even capable of being broken. Off to the right side of the crease, out of the middle, intercepted by the defense. Had an option there, but it's blocked. Well done by Juventus. They just now have to be effective on the offense here, as they have a possible attack developing straight to Lucas as he drops the ball and takes himself out of the crease. Passing off to the left side. So zoom out just a little tad. Desperados FC in absolute control up on top, as Juventus just couldn't be able to finish it, especially due to Lucas and all the other defenders showing up right in the nick of time. As you have 4 men on 1 player, and Desperados FC recovers the ball. They're just covering up, especially for those highly effective players that they've learned and observed throughout the season, and is showing here in the playoff tournament for Legends Arena Soccer League. We are now 5 minutes, under 5 minutes left to play. 7-2. It's a foul in favor of Desperados FC down the middle, trying to get the service out of the confusion there, out of the slow. Could be cut. It's wide open net, but just couldn't get it in. As Juventus takes it out, there's a clearing of the ball all the way back to Luca. As he headers it out back to Desperados. We are now 4.5 minutes left to play. Widening out right a bit. Receives a little bit of pressure, just 1 man on him. But he's inviting him over to pressure him up and take him out as an option for defense. Down the middle, Desperados FC on the left side. Aside once again, and Juventus just takes the header out. And the kick is done quite fast, quite quickly, straight at the defender. The defender looks the other way, but it deflects it. And does a very good job of that, but it's not reflecting on the scoreline. 7-2 in favor of Desperados FC. Lining out once again. As I've said, Desperados FC taking more control of the ball, more possession, more passes. Just shows how dominant they've been this whole match. A lot more dominant than the first match we've seen between Apodaca and 68. Passing out the right side. But just to the middle, just off the line, just a little bit wide left as the goalkeeper takes it up and takes it onto himself. So foul against Juventus for a late tackle against the goalie. Goalkeeper takes it out of the crease for that free kick. Down the middle, Desperados FC recovering in the midfield, always is highly effective as Juventus takes it out. Juventus could have another goal opportunity. Advantage is played after the tackle. And once again, could be the third. Straight at the keeper. The keeper is Desperados FC. You see, it's a bit of a challenge there, especially from behind, especially against the wall, 2 against 1. Can they recover the ball? Can they recover the ball? Juventus wins it cleanly. Juventus wins it cleanly. 2:45 left. 2:40. 2:40 could be the third. Could be the third. He cuts it. Goal! Goal! So once again, we're seeing a bit of the youthful side up on top. It's 7-3. It's a wonderful goal. Unfortunately, it might not be enough for them to take it up, but 7-3 nonetheless. A great goal by Juventus. 7-3, 2 minutes left, 2:15 to be precise. Has a bit of space in the midfield. It's recovered by the defense right in the nick of time, right when he was needed. On the right side, Desperados FC trying to get it back. Recovered out the embarrassment. Mr. Ponytail recovers the ball, clears it out almost. Down the middle for Desperados FC. On the right side, recovers off the bounce of the wall. The goalie with an excellent high tackle, but it's still a goal! Ooh, right with the substitute here. They recover from that error of a goal. It's 8-3 in favor of Desperados FC. 1 goal for me, 1 goal for you is what the talent of this match is telling us. But Desperados FC with 5 goals in the lead nonetheless. 1.5 left to play. As I said, Juventus has been playing it all they have. It hasn't been as chippy as the last quarterfinal. I will give them that. It hasn't been as competitive either. Down the middle. Down the middle. He takes it, tries to set up a shot, but it's blocked by the defender with his outstretched leg at the left side. Played by the commissioner. Back off the wall, using the wall there. In the middle. The middle possible attack. Could have set himself a shot once again. Recovers it back to the middle. As of the middle. Oh, excellent cut. Excellent bit of skill to take off the defender. Flounces off the wall. Could recover off the shot. Could recover the shot. No! Back to the goalkeeper once again. 30 seconds left to play. We already can see Desperados FC into the semifinal. Into the semifinal. Desperados FC trying to get one last goal. One last hurrah before we leave this match tonight. Right into the crease. An excellent amount of passes to put it, advance the attack. But Juventus recovered. There's 20 seconds left to play. 20 seconds to play. And Luca comes out to stop a promising attack for Juventus. Although, albeit 8-3, he does not want to give another goal. I appreciate that effort. Excellent, excellent play that we're seeing here. An excellent game that we've seen here tonight. As we see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of our match. It was an excellent quarterfinal. Too bad it wasn't as competitive, but we can already see the fair play given. As handshakes go all around. Well done by either team. It was a nice, entertaining match for everyone here tonight. 8-3 in favor of Desperados FC. Desperados FC advances to the semifinals. To see the league commissioner's mouth being put to use. And their team, as his club, the local club here tonight, advances to the semifinals. And we will see you later tonight for our main event of the evening between Sur America and Liverpool. Both teams trying to play for first place, but for now, celebration going all around. Bunch of amusement for Desperados FC as they go into the semifinal. I appreciate you being here tonight. It was an excellent quarterfinal. We'll have even more excitement than the next match. Thank you. My name is Hernan El Torito Peña. Thank you very much.